As the sort of Brent Cross Town development and the area changes, there are existing residents who can see the changes happening around them. We wanted to appreciate and celebrate the local legacy of the area.
Community, it's an area where it's the first place I've lived since I was a child, where I know all of my neighbours. It's a very friendly place to be, it's a very friendly place to live. And when I think about Cricklewood, I think about people, because it's an area where people have all sorts of different backgrounds. Everyone gets along, it's a lovely place to be.
How long have you been living in this area?
So, I mean, I've lived in this area for like over 50. In fact, I've never lived anywhere else.
I lived in one house for 70 years. That was from 1941 to 2011.
So I've lived in this area since 2008.
I live in Cricklewood on Moor Road. Lived there since 1993. Lived in Willesden and Wembley before that.
What would you say is one particular moment that has connected you to your local community?
I wouldn't say there's any one moment. I am part of the community in this area. I can't help but be part of the community.
We were knocking on doors in one of the roads in the Golders Green estate, and there was an old lady there who actually remember playing with my aunt, and that would have been like, 70 years ago, like in the late 1930s.
You see people, you don't know their names, but we always say hello to each other because it's a very, very friendly place.
What would your ambition for the community for the future be?
Better facilities for the community, for people who've lived here for a long time, and for all the new people.
Try and make sure that the development actually works for new residents and old residents.
Live together and get on together, which I think we do quite well here.
What would your ambition for the future of this community be? Do you have a vision, something that you hope will be brought about through this project?
I think that it's solving an interesting, a difficult problem with housing. I think it was sad that a lot of people lost their homes, and I don't really know what became of them. But for people, I used to come up here as a child and I had friends here, and we did used to call it Tin Town, because a lot of these houses were after the war. These armament factories were basically redundant, so a lot of these houses were metal frame. The prefabs were all made of metal frames, and it was something for these factories to build instead of for the war. And they had the machinery to do it. They just had, I guess, reconfigure it. So that's where it's named Tin Town. But it was poor construction, and I guess that was another reason that. And it was only temporary, meant to be temporary, but they lasted for many years. Yeah.
Were there any moments of the local area's history highlighted in today's presentation you weren't previously aware of?
It was really interesting, lots of things I didn't know about.
Yeah. I've sort of known a lot about it, unlike the aircraft as well, because my dad worked at Hanley Pages up the road, so we got all the aircraft information. So we knew about that and the airfield and everything. Very interesting. It was very interesting to see one of the pictures of the park, because there were those shelters there, which we knew as children, used to run up and down them, and to see them there, because you forget about those things.
Were they bomb shelters?
Bomb shelters, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And to see how it's changed. I can't believe it was all fields.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It was really interesting. Yeah, really interesting.
I'm glad to be 73 and to be meeting all ages and not being so limited and short-sighted. It really means a lot to me. And I've made friends here more easily than I ever did in Hertfordshire.
What are your hopes for the future of this community?
For this future of the community, I really hope that Brent Cross Town and the new development brings and offers a lot of benefits to them. I hope to see a coexisting place, so we've got existing residents and new residents sort of create their own community and really celebrate and live together and bring a balance of history and the future.